Alright, I'm going to go over a few different things with the new Kindle Paperwhite, and this has the touch screen on it. The things I'm going to go over are just kind of the basic things to actually use the Kindle. First of all, the power button is right here on the bottom. Here's the USB port. So hit the power button and you'll see the screen change. You need to, where it says swipe to unlock Kindle, just swipe across and it'll turn on. You don't need to touch the screen very hard. It'll go where you want it to go. First thing, choose a book here. We'll just choose the Kindle User's Guide. That'll be the easiest thing. If you want to switch the pages, go from page to page, and this is advancing to the next page, just tap the center of the screen and it goes to the next page. Nothing fancy about that. Or you can hit the right side of the page and it'll go to the next page, or hit the left side of the page and it goes back to the last page that you were just on. To change the font size, this is important for some older folks that have bad eyes. You can do one of two things. Either, if you want to make the font bigger, you can, just like in the iPad, swipe like that and you'll see this pop up. And it'll automatically change to the next font size up, or if you do that, you can click on it real quick, the one that you want, and it'll make it real big. But you have to click on the menu option quick or it'll go away and it'll just automatically go to the next setting. If I want the font size to go back down, I pinch it like that, that pops up and it goes down to the next setting. Or if I pinch it in like that, I can choose the setting that I want it to have. So, the other way to do that is click the top of the screen and you get the whole menu thing pop up here, and this icon right here that says the big A and the little a, that takes you to essentially the same thing, but this won't disappear. Here you can change the actual font, or you can change the font size. You can also change the line spacing, and you can see all this is kind of going on in the background right here. You can make it really close. We can make it kind of medium. We can make it really far apart. And then you have your margins button. You know, this is all stuff you can play with. So once you're done with that, click the X. And all this is going to state from book to book. To change the backlight settings, you can see that it's actually lit up right now. Well, I'm going to turn the backlight the whole way off. And you just hit the little light bulb at the top, and then you hit the plus or the minus arrow, and it takes you all the way down to where the backlight isn't even on. And if we want to turn the backlight on again, then we can either hit the plus button, or you can just kind of tap on it somewhere on the line and it'll take you back up. So this is the default setting right here. Now, the next thing we're going to look at is how do you go to a different book. Once again, hit top of the screen up here, go to menu, and you're back at your main library. Now, if we want to go back into that same book we were just in, it takes us back and we're on the exact same page that we left off of. And it will do this if you borrow books from the library, if you borrow books from little Amazon's online thing. If you don't have the book anymore and you've turned it back in after whatever amount of days and then you recheck it out, it will take you right back to where you left off. Everything is saved, and if you do any annotations or anything like that, all that's saved. So you don't have to worry about losing that every time you return a book and then check it back out. If you want to find a specific chapter in a book, hit the top of the screen again, hit go to, and this will bring up the entire, basically the entire index of the book. We have the beginning, we have the cover, the table of contents, the chapters, and if you click on the little down arrow, it kind of has the headers of each one of these chapters, and you can scroll up and whatnot, and then you go down to the next one and you can kind of scroll up. And the touch on this is very sensitive, so you don't have to press on it. You can literally just swipe and it goes. So once you pick a chapter, let's say we're going to go to the device and cloud storage section of chapter 2. And there we are. Alright, now let's say that we want to borrow a book from Amazon. We are going to go to the search button here, and we're going to click search the Kindle store, and we'll choose Harry Potter. Now what you'll see come up is, you know, all of the list of Harry Potter books that they have, but you'll see right here where it says the Prime, that's the Amazon Prime, which is $79 a year. What you can basically do is you can click on this, you can check that book out for free. Well, free is relative, air quotes, for free as long as you're a member of that particular plan. And then we turn it off, and it takes you through your little screen, and this will stay up here. This doesn't go away. It's not using any battery power. It just kind of sits there. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Hopefully that helped.